I've been a loyal supporter of the president for almost 20 years. This goes back to when I was 21 years old and I was California at the Miss USA pageant. And I've known him. I consider him a dear friend. And I will tell you right now, I do not recognize our president. I think that we are an occupied nation. I think that a foreign country has occupied our government. And we are seeing now that this president of the United States of America is being influenced by a foreign government. And MAGA, let me tell you right now, MAGA is dead. It is deader than dead, and Americans are furious. We do not recognize President Donald J. Trump anymore.
And then the solution after that is how to fund these people and how to get them elected. And that's what we're looking at. MAGA is dead. We're moving past Donald Trump, and the quicker we move past him, the faster we get to the whiteboard, the faster we build the solutions, the quicker we're ahead of everybody else on the way to saving the country.
Hey, now that the MAGA movement is dead, I just have a couple of questions for MAGA voters. How does it feel to see everything crumble around you? We've been telling you for years that you're all useless. How does it feel to finally realize how useless you truly are? Your own people have abandoned you. Like the MAGA movement abandoned MAGA. I don't pity any of you. I hope you all have the worst day ever.
So the word on the streets is that MAGA is dead. Yeah, that's what you're hearing a lot of them saying. Well, I'm here to disprove it. All right? We got some polls. We got some street interviews. We got a mix of things. And first, we're going to get into a little street interview action with none other than Caitlin Bennett. Big shout out to Caitlin Bennett. Check it out.
Do you think MAGA is dead?
No. Absolutely not.
No? Do you guys, do you think MAGA is dead? Are you done?
No.
No. Do you think MAGA is dead?
No.
MAGA is definitely not dead. That's probably the biggest joke that I've heard.
So I've heard online that MAGA is dead.
That's bullshit.
So MAGA is not dead.
No.
Okay.
All the way. We're there.
Is MAGA dead?
Absolutely not.
Not in the least. Not at all.
Would you say you are fully still behind Donald Trump?
Absolutely.
So you guys are still with Trump?
Oh, 100% for sure. Go Trump, go Trump.
I know a lot of Trump supporters.
We're asking Trump supporters if they are still with Trump.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Have you regretted your vote for Donald Trump?
No, ma'am. No, absolutely not.
Are you someone who voted for him that is leaving him and withdrawing support?
On Trump? No, I'm not late.
You got to be careful what you listen to be honest, because there's a lot of lies out there.
What do you think? Do you still support him?
Yes.
100%?
Yeah, definitely.
God puts the leaders in position. Nothing happens in this world without his permission.
CNN said that they had 100%.
And then you see on CNN the other day it was 100% MAGA for Trump.
You're still with him?
100%. And probably if he could run again, I would do it again.
You heard it here, guys. MAGA is not dead at all. Do you think
Yeah. Shout out to Caitlin Bennett once again for that the quick clip street interview. I can't talk. My goodness. The clip of quick street interviews. Yeah. The fact that, and I've said this before, the fact that you have so many different things, so many things happening all at once, or even just consecutively, right? It tells me that I voted for the right party. I support the right guy. Because even you all have admitted you've never seen anything like this. You've never seen someone's name be drugged through the mud, be drugged from courtroom after courtroom, have bullets sent in their direction, and then have some of the biggest content creators that used to support this guy all of a sudden, just randomly out of the blue, they all just vanish. They all abandon the party all at once. You've never seen anything like this. And now, months later, that these folks have abandoned the party. Now the word is MAGA is dead. That's the thing that they're spreading now. MAGA is dead. I've never seen anything like this. You guys have said you've never seen anything like this. So to me, I have to sit back and ask myself, if nobody's ever seen anything like this, and they continually try to make sure that Trump is gone, one, I can assure you that Trump's not one of them, because if he were, they wouldn't try to destroy him like that. Even with Joe Biden, when they were sick and tired of Joe Biden, they still defended him until the very end. So he's clearly not one of them, right? And clearly they feel like he is a threat to them in some way, shape, or form. Because you only go after somebody like this if you feel like they're a threat to you. Just saying. I'm just saying. So we supported the right guy. We supported the right guy.
I just couldn't wait to come on today after the shows and talk about how MAGA is dead. Prior to yesterday's Indiana primaries and Ohio primaries and others, Donald Trump's endorsement rate this primary season in 2026 was 98%. He swept Indiana with his endorsements yesterday and got rid of the very rhino Republicans in that state who would not allow Indiana to redistrict, to fight against these redistricting wars, which, by the way, we are killing and smoking the Democrats right now.
That is also a great point. In Indiana, a lot of the rhinos that voted against Trump's wishes got the boot. But MAGA is dead? Really? Okay.
So we swept yesterday, and Vivek Ramaswamy won in Ohio, and you have Nick Fuentes, who was the start of the black pilling movement that got Alex Jones wanting some of those bots and views, and Tucker Carlson wanting some of those bots and views, and Megyn Kelly wanting some of those bots and views, and Ian Carroll and Drew Hernandez and Ryan Matta and the Hodge twins, and the list goes on and on and on. It got them to go on this campaign that said MAGA is dead. MAGA is dead. America First is no longer America First. We're hijacking that, and MAGA is dead. Even though we made a lot of our career jumps off that man, MAGA is dead. Well, MAGA is alive and well, and Nick Fuentes came out with a video yesterday that said he's a moderate Democrat.
That is true. That is true. Nick Fuentes came out and said that he is a Democrat. Mm-hmm. Some have speculated that he's a plant. Now, I won't go that far, but he literally came out and said that he's a Democrat. Crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff, man. Now, I want to get into some of these numbers here because when CNN has to post about the numbers, you know they're better than what they post, but they're really good if they have to post it.
Okay, so we saw in Indiana was you go, adios, amigos, goodbye, see you later. And to me, that is emblematic of what we see nationwide with Republicans. I think there's this myth that's going on right now that, oh, Trump is really losing support among Republicans. But compared to other midterm cycles, he's just as popular with Republicans as he has ever been at this point in midterm cycles. Right now, nationally, we're talking about an approval rating on average of 84%. In 2022, his popularity rating was 76%, actually lower, right, when he wasn't in the presidency. In 2018, the last time he was president, 85%. That 85 looks a whole heck of a lot like this 84% right here. The bottom line is this. Donald Trump still absolutely has juice with Republican voters. You saw it in Indiana, and I think that you'll see it down the line as well if any Republicans try and go against the President of the United States, who is still very much beloved by Republican voters nationwide.
You heard that out of his own mouth. He said, and I think you will see it again if any Republicans try to go against Donald Trump. But yet these black pillars, right, will have you thinking that MAGA is dead. Oh, man. That's incredible. Now, I want to show you all this poll. Wait, is this the right video clip? I don't think it is. I mean, here is one interesting one. Wait, no. Where is it at? Where is it? Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you look at the polling data and there are numbers that just jump off the screen at you, and this is one of those. Because just take a look here. MAGA GOP view of Trump. Approve 100%. 100%. If you are a member of MAGA in the GOP, you approve of Donald John Trump. 0% say that they disapprove. You don't have to be a mathematical genius to know you can't go higher than 100%. He is the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Now, there are some Republicans who disapprove of Donald John Trump, but they are not members of the Make America Great Again movement. The bottom line is this. If you are a member of MAGA, you approve of Donald Trump.
It's interesting, though, because there have been a couple prominent people who have sort of come out online, and they're very mad about this war with Iran because he promised no new wars. Is there any sign that people might be leaving MAGA relative to 2024?
Yeah, okay. So, you know, I've said it before, and, you know, the theme of this segment is Tucker Carlson be darned. And when we look at the numbers, I mean, I've heard some people say, oh, you know what, when you look at those MAGA numbers, it doesn't account for those who might have left MAGA. But take a look here. Americans who identify as MAGA, in November of 2024, it was 28% of Americans. Now it's basically the same. If anything, it's slightly higher at 30%. The bottom line is this. The MAGA base within the GOP is not shrinking. It's the same size. If anything, it is slightly larger than it was back in 2024 when, of course, Donald Trump won a second term. So that 100% that Donald Trump has approval among MAGA GOP, that is not an artifact of MAGA shrinking. It's just an indication of how strong Donald Trump's grip is on that MAGA base.
So when you hear the Candace Owens, the Tucker Carlsons, the Nick Fuenteses, the Alex Jones, and all of these other individuals saying that MAGA is done, MAGA is dead, Trump can't win, blah, 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 don't believe them. Don't believe them. You just saw the numbers from CNN, so if CNN is showing them, you can bet they're probably higher than that. But then also, we just got a perfect example in Indiana. The rhino senators in Indiana that voted to go against Trump's wishes got the boot. Trump said, hey, I'm going to primary every single last one of you mother lovers. And they all got the boot, except for like one. And even that race was a little questionable because the other two people that were on the ballot with him had the same last name. So he probably would have gotten the boot too. So yeah, when these folks and Democrats, well, I guess they're all Democrats, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes, and Nick Fuentes has just come out and said it now. All of these folks, when these Democrats come out here and try to, tell you all this nonsense to discourage you from participating in the midterms, don't buy it. Don't buy it. They did this in 2024. I'm sure you guys remember right before the election. Oh, look at the Iowa poll. The Iowa poll, this is one of the most accurate polls ever, and it says that Kamala's going to win Iowa. How'd that play out? I rest my case. Y'all stay safe out there, all right? Peace and love. I'm out.